I'm Reese Stein at your leisure at Quail Creek Reservoir, where the weather is heating up and so is the fishing for big bass. No sooner has the early spring sun broken over the eastern edge of Quail Creek than Mark Somyak and Steve Miller race to get their bass boats into the water at this popular state park between St. George and Hurricane. It takes a while, but Mark finally gets a big largemouth to take his jig, and he wastes no time getting her onto the deck. The bass were originally transplanted here from Lake Powell, and they obviously love it. Quail instantly developed a reputation for big fish. The state catch and release record was set here. And while there are lakes with more bass, few have the high percentage of big fish as Quail. This gal weighs in at 6.5 pounds. But catching them this time of year takes lots of patience. Mark likes to sight fish for females sitting on nests preparing to spawn. Mark knows when he has a chance for a hookup.
The trick is just try and pay attention to the attitude of the fish, and it takes some time to learn that, but if the fish has a good attitude, meaning bad, then you stand a chance of catching that fish.
She strikes, Mark sets, and misses. She moves back onto the nest, and Mark tries again.
Oh. I'm gonna catch that fish.
Drive you crazy when you know they're there.
It can when there's a big fish and you can't get her to go and she won't leave, and it'll drive you nuts, but just be patient. Hopefully you'll get them.
Again, she moves back to the nest, and again, Mark, no, he doesn't miss.
Being able to see the fish hit the bait, the being so close to them, when you do hook a fish, they are just on fire. It's a fight to get them to the boat.
Mark releases the fish immediately to let her go about her business and get bigger for next year. Mark is using a variety of plastic lures, including some pretty colorful stuff on a drop shot rig.
Any kind of plastics you can think of that'll make the fish bite. There's variety of colors, natural colors, bright colors, it doesn't matter.
He has several rigs set up for quick change in lure and color, looking for something the fish will like. Eventually, he finds the right one.
Bait after bait after bait, and you'll eventually get them if you're persistent, sometimes.
Quail Creek and its younger brother Sand Hollow Reservoir make for a powerful 1-2 punch. On June 4th, Steve Miller and the Utah National Guard will host the 5th annual Fish and Fun event for area special needs kids. And on June 18th, it's everybody's chance to be a bass pro at the Utah Summer Games Fishing Tournament at Sand Hollow. Whether it's jet skiing, kayaking, camping at the state park campgrounds, or hooking big bass, the 2 Washington County ponds provide unsurpassed early season fun. Reese Stein at your leisure with my big mouth buddy at Quail Creek State Park.